The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Wasting Time with Faye. So today, there's more content, so we're back in Tower Fantasy, and there's another character. We have 150 gacha pulls in one category, and like 60 in another category, and I think 30 in another category, so maybe if I'm super duper lucky today, we will totally get a new character, but we'll see. This game is very brutal, especially with how bad the RNG is for me. As you can see, it is a blustery, snowy day amidst the cherry blossoms at the Imperial Court, and we are about to go, hopefully, solve the mystery of what's been happening over in the one place since the one lady disappeared all those years ago.
I wonder how Captain Sakifua will score.
So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Oh, and I'm sorry, but I totally updated my information, but OBS sabotaged me. After I clicked where I was supposed to go, it like reset somehow.
You've probably already
so I had to
heard that
retype in
Master
all my
Wu has
titles.
decided to
But
investigate
that's
the
okay,
Forbidden
it's not like it's a
Hendek
very
account. Dr. Rubilia and
riveting
Madame
title.
Ling Han will be leading the team, but they're still deciding on the rest of the members.
Oh? The doctor must have noticed something.
That's right. The gray space entities in Domain 9 are far more intricate than we ever imagined. The Forbidden Hendeka County holds the key to understanding them. Reinitiating the investigation isn't just about stopping Nanyin. It's also our chance to uncover the truth about what really happened back then. You feel it too, don't you? The secret to the gray space entities lies beneath the snow of the Forbidden Hendeka County.
But that also means we're up against unimaginable dangers.
So, what's the plan for Miss Shirley? Will she be coming with us? Well, let's head back to the Furnace Core first. Hykros places great importance on this mission, and Archon Elric has something he wants to discuss with you.
I don't know why they didn't just call me. I was already here. They could have just ring me on my cell phone, and then, you know, it would have been a lot quicker. But I had to come back. And I was thinking, let's start this with some gotcha pulls, because why not? So what we'll do is we will skip every single one unless it's like a gold. So we're not wasting a ton of time because there's a lot of pulls today. And I don't want to waste that much time because I don't know how long the storyline's going to take. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Thanksgiving's coming for all of us Americans. I hope everybody's got wonderful plans and they're going to thoroughly enjoy themselves. I get to work twice, but at least it'll be done, and I will be happy for having it done. I'm also thinking in hindsight, because there's 15 of these that we are going to do from the start of the rolls, that we will break up all of the gotcha pulls into segments. So the next one will be like in an hour, and it'll probably be on the current character banner instead of these guys, because these are just standard. And there honestly isn't anything I can get unless it's the gold that I don't already have maxed out, because they give you so many of these purple nuclei that you just can build all the easy characters right away and you won't even think about it. welcome to the stream. How are you today? I'm wonderful. It's a little noisy around here because of the holidays, but other than that, I'm very well. Thank you for asking. Thanksgiving is on Thursday, so that holiday. The family that I take care of does, so it gives me a chance to like show off my baking skills and like do things that I wouldn't normally do, like baking pies and cakes. And so I thoroughly enjoy it. It's really fun. Oh, it is sometimes. I mean, like anything, right? When it goes right, it's wonderful, but when it doesn't go right, it's just a nightmare. Okay, so since I am actually really eager to see what is happening with the rest of the content, I want to stop after this tenfold, and we're going to go get on with it, because I want to see what happens if this is the final conclusion to District 9, or if it's going to be like another content drop or two. Because I don't really know, and there's like a new event that's going on, and I want to participate in that as well, but we only have 2 hours, so we have to get a move on, or else we're going to be late. Um, Matchmaking, well, I mean, it's day one, so it might not take forever, but sometimes matchmaking takes like 20 minutes. So we're gonna skip anything that requires me to sit in a group or a queue, just in case it turns out to be like that, where it's 20 minutes later and we're still doing it. Rebel and the Amber Snow Canyon. I think right now these should just wait and we'll just do my storyline. That's what I normally try to do on Tuesdays. So there's no reason really not to just be doing these. As opposed to just wandering around and sandboxing and trying to uncover the map and get all the goodies that they give you.
I heard the gray space entity in the Marshville ruins has been dealt with. This gives us a clearer understanding of the high-ranking gray space entities in Domain 9. And we're also closely monitoring Non-Yin's move to seize the Crystamax. Dr. Clive has the latest report on the Crystamax. He'll be waiting for you at Silver Coast Research Station.
I bet the doctor has been eagerly waiting for this report. I can't wait to hear what's in it.
Additionally, Archon Elric and I are already informed about Domain 9's next moves. Master Yu has informed us that past investigations in Domain 9 yielded minimal results. But Dr. Rubilia could be the change we've been waiting for, bringing back information about Non-Yin and the gray space entities. This information is pivotal to the trajectory of our future. I cannot stress enough the significance of this operation.
Understood. I'll do my best to protect Dr. Rubilia.
Executor, please assist us. You're the best executor in District 9. With your help, we have a much better chance of success. I'll arrange for other executors to take over the tasks you already have at hand. There is no cause for concern regarding our collaboration with Domain 9 on the Tower of Fantasy. Although we encountered some setbacks, the outcome aligns with our initial projections. Thank you for looking after Brevi. I know she can be a handful. Her journey to Domain 9 went off without a hitch, all thanks to your help.
Don't mention it. We're friends, and friends look out for each other.
Then I wish you the best of luck on the operation. Hykros will prioritize studying any information you bring back.
These studies will also benefit Vera's defense. I look forward to your report.
It's good to be back. What's on the agenda? I've really missed my old friends at the nursery.
Huh? I thought we're heading to Silver Coast Research Station.
Just fetching the documents? I alone can handle that. If there's still time after that, I'd like to spend some time with my plants.
Huh?
Don't get the wrong idea, I'm not slacking. I've already gotten the doctor's approval to take the day
Hello,
off,
welcome to
so
the stream.
we've got the day to ourselves.
I'm on PC.
I need to change the pot.
Are you on console or
give the soil
PC?
a little stir. Oh, those branches could use some pruning as well. There are some plants that need attention over at Treasured Garden, too. What about you? There's gotta be someone you want to see, right?
Let me think.
Looks like you'll be here for a while, too. I'll see you later at Treasured Garden.
And for anybody who's watching, who's your favorite character, and I guess why? Because I'm sure we all have different characters that we like compared to others. Like some people might like Shirley, some people might like Ling, and so on. And I'm just kind of curious as to who other people like. Thank you. Yeah, eventually I want to bring it back into Unity and put some custom assets on it, but I really haven't had the time. Because, like, I want a hat. And V-Roy doesn't have hats. And I would like to add 2 more layers to my ears so they look fluffier. Instead of them being kind of... They're not really flat, but they look flatter than I would like, if that makes sense. I find that program to be really fun to play with and kind of intuitive as opposed to like Blender, where you kind of need a book to use Blender until you get used to it. And so I just stuck with V-Roid instead of moving right into something harder. I was reading the other day that one of them actually has problems with pinning. So, like, if you put rings or like the hat, for example, that can slide off of your head. And that makes me nervous about even trying to waste time if it's not going to work appropriately.
Miss Shelley, the performance evaluation for the latest machine guard is out.
Yes!
All the glitches
Because
have been
everybody else
ironed out.
is, and I
These
use that
robots
for
are
my
now
virtual
fully
novels.
operational.
And I don't want to...
So
It feels
you
genericized to
still
me
have other work
in
on your
basic.
plate, right?
Sure, they're working, but as an ace mechanic, I've
I also like to be able to turn around and dance, so when I actually go VR, I can actually move around and I'm not like
Oh,
static or whatever,
we really
because
appreciate
live
it, Miss
2Ds,
Shelley.
unless you render the back of them, I don't believe have anything but their
We'll
face.
start with reinforcing the outer shell, then move on to the smaller parts. Don't mind me. It's gonna be a while. You go ahead with your work. Need an extra hand?
Executor? Long time no see.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while. Just wanted to come say hi to everyone. Oh, so you came to see me specifically. Too bad. I've got my hands full right now. So, how about I give you a hand? The sooner you wrap things up here, the quicker you'll be free for other things. You hardly ever drop by. How could I put you to work on these little chores? You guys haven't seen each other in ages, so go on and catch up. I need to get back to work. Focus. Dedication.
All right, you do your thing, Miss Shelley. But, Miss Lynn did have a message for you. If you're not done by dinner, for whatever reason, we won't be waiting. So you might want to pick up the pace.
What? I'll head out right now. I mean, as soon as I finish up here, Miraflor Hall isn't going to sprout legs and leave. Speaking of which, isn't Saki around?
Ah, she took a day off. I'm filling in as captain today.
She's off getting that, whatchamacallit, limited edition figurine, isn't she?
It's the Ultimate Warrior's Anniversary Edition.
Kids these days and their obsessions, I can't keep up.
I actually planned on sneaking off to get it for her as a surprise. But the ever-watchful captain caught my Anniversary Edition stealth by operation while it was still in the planning stage. And so, here I am, filling in for her today. She hasn't had a day off in ages. It's a good opportunity for her to relax. She's probably snagged the figurine by now. I hope she managed to get it. I'm glad to step in, even if it's just for a day.
Well, you never know.
I'm still surprised that she entrusted me with the security force. I'm not that experienced yet. If something unexpected happens, could I really handle it as well as she does? Maybe it's because there hasn't been much Gray Space Entities activity recently. I should be able to manage. After all, I'm mainly responsible for minor stuff like getting in touch with Miss Shelley for droid repairs.
Small tasks can be great learning
I
experiences.
personally know a
Captain
few
Fua
other
has
streamers
great
that use Live
expectations
2D. So I don't want to sound like I'm bad-mouthing it, because they look wonderful and some of them are
considered that
absolutely
angle.
beautiful.
I
But,
just thought I was doing her a favor.
But this
She started
particular
with a small
character
stuff
is just
too.
in the interim
Honestly,
before
the
I
two
go
of
to
you.
4K, and I have like ray traced hair and all kinds of other stuff
Shelly, what happened
that
to that
other
focus and
programs just
dedication
can't
you were
do.
talking about earlier?
And so,
You?
and I want to do something that
What
nobody
are you
else
even
is really
doing
doing
here?
instead of
Stop
being
putting me on
like
the spot.
everybody else,
Fair enough. I'll head over and chat with
if
Lynn.
that makes sense.
Keep at it. And don't worry about running late for dinner. I've got your portion covered.
That's hilarious. As soon as I told them I'm not interested, they left. Um, most people are trying to solicit me to buy that, and with all of the stuff that's going on between people stealing other people's discords, or their character art, or any of their modeling, or any of that other stuff, I'm not going to bother. And for anybody who actually watches the VODs, most of these assets that I'm wearing, except for the body, are my own assets, and I'm not going to.
Quite the journey.
I'm not going to waste my time.
Is always sweet. If only there was more time to spend together.
Once this crisis is over, you'll have time to reunite with the doctor as well, right?
I know you're about to set out on a dangerous mission. Every opportunity comes with risk. To unravel the mystery of the gray space entities, you are putting yourself in great danger. Thank you for all you've done, Executor. Words can't express our gratitude. Please accept this.
What's this?
It's a handicraft from the children at the Welfare Center. I shared with them stories of the brave individuals venturing into a realm across space-time through the Abyss Current, seeking a bright future free from the gray space entity's shadow. And they decided to craft these gifts to show their appreciation and support.
Their arts and crafts never cease to amaze.
I'm getting the Lynn special, huh?
In their eyes, you and Shirley are heroes. Just like Lynn.
Thank you. I'll cherish it and wear it as my lucky charm.
I've visited Domain 9 with Lyra. We've seen the hardships firsthand. I hope this journey brings answers and ends the suffering. Please, take care of yourselves out there.
We will.
Be safe, and good luck.
I've always been pretty lucky, but a bit more is always welcome.
Everyone's done a great job taking care of the plants. They flourished even more since I left. People did mention that my constant chattering to the plants wasn't helping them grow. They weren't kidding, were they? Turns out I was the one who wasn't helping. Or worse, getting in the way.
Nonsense. You're Mr. Manager after all.
Regardless, seeing this puts my mind at ease. Even if I don't return, the nursery will keep running smoothly. And in the future, more and more people will join this endeavor. I'm glad.
Tianlong.
Yep. Let's go. I'd love to stay a bit longer, but I should probably stop bothering these cuties. Yan Miao will be waiting for us at the Department of Yuheng. We should do some more research before we set out.
Okay, so now that all the background noise is done, also, because I don't know, because I've only, like, each character in the beginning only has, like, an outfit. Jonathan Stanley has his cop uniform, where he's a detective, and he's got his trench coat, and his, like, pinstripe shirt, and his khaki pants. But so, for example, if he was going to change his clothes, I believe I need a second model, and I can't just snap clothes on top of him, like I can with Vroid. And with Vroid, it's a 3D rendered model, whereas everything is just based off of moving light sources and stuff. So you don't have a bunch of static images and bad shadows that don't make sense. Like when the light source changes, your shadows move. As opposed to it being like, my light sources have changed, but I have comic book boobs, and you look ridiculous. Because I am an artist, and I paint, I draw, and I sculpt. And to me, the aesthetic isn't met by that kind of image, as opposed to how it should be. And most people don't seem to get that because they're not artists in that sense. They're kind of like artists or whatever, and they're just performers, and they want somebody else to do all the work. And so they don't care about whether it's like tacky or like if your face doesn't have the right shadows where it's supposed to, or any of the other stuff I've seen people try to say that you should do, but it looks ridiculous.
It's important for members of the security force to keep their morale up.
We only had a basic understanding of it before. It's only today that we've grasped the full story.
I never would have thought that the Forbidden County was once inhabited. Yes, that was many years ago. Despite the challenging climate, many chose to make Hendeka County their home. We established the Burning Sky Furnace to counteract the environmental challenges, but with the rise of the darkness and the diminishing field energy, we couldn't keep it operational. The Burning Sky Furnace was forced to shut down, causing residents to gradually leave. After the Hendeka County calamity, the entire area became deserted.
I'm still a bit confused. What are those on the table?
Ah, those. In our quest to uncover the truth behind the Hendeka County calamity, the Department of Yuheng gathered everything that might be related. That includes some things that are merely wild speculations. What's on the table might not be very conclusive. But it is possible that among those seemingly absurd claims, there might be clues that are presented in ways we haven't understood yet. I have the feeling that our missing piece might be hidden among these so-called deep secrets, no matter how ridiculous they seem. I see. That's very thorough of you. So, what are your thoughts on Nan Yin? She betrayed Domain 9 and stands against us. That is undeniable. But we don't have the full picture yet. Missing a single detail could shift our entire perception. Deep down, I want to believe that Nan Yin had her reasons, perhaps. After all, she poured her heart and soul into the Department of Yuheng. If she was going to betray Domain 9 from the beginning, what would be the point of establishing the department? I need to know the answer. No matter how harsh it might be, I'm prepared for the worst. The worst? Even if the Department of Yuheng was founded with the wrong intentions, I'll set it straight. That's my commitment to myself, and to everyone, as the overseer of the department. Anyway, We don't know the entire truth yet. Thanks to your help, we're one step closer. Moving forward, I'll do everything in my power to assist you.
I believe you've gotten a clearer picture of the Forbidden Hendeka County by now. Dr. Rubilia has provided us with concrete intel. After taking the Christomax from the Marshville ruin, Nanyan fled to the Forbidden Hendeka County. No matter what her intentions are, we have to stop her. The Forbidden Hendeka County is perpetually covered in snow, making the investigation challenging. Our past attempts were largely fruitless. However, it's different this time around. Thanks to Hykros, the Infinite Sundial is operational again. This means that we can activate the Sky Burnus to mitigate the hostile environment. With this advantage, we can now delve deeper into the Forbidden Hendeka County.
I think that was a typo. They definitely didn't mean furnace. I think they meant furnace. Wonder if B's and F's are interchangeable like R's and L's.
And discover the key to countering the darkness. Dr. Rubilia, could you shed some light on this?
I think it's pretty funny
Yes,
with
in
how at
collaboration
least
with
once
the
a week
Department
somebody
of
has to come
Yuhang,
in and try to
we've come
get
to
me to waste
understand
money
the
on a
darkness
model that I
exhibits
don't want.
traits of hive consciousness.
Like I don't know that it
Darkness
exists
from the same
or
hive are
whatever.
influenced by the
And with
same
all of this stuff,
high-ranking darkness
I know one
within their
person who
group.
paid
The
$36,000 to
darkness
an
active in
artist,
Vera came to
and they
Domain
just
9
scammed
in
them.
response to the
And
Hive
since they
Mother's
handled it
beckoning,
through a
aiming
third
to help
party
it break its
that's
seal.
sketchy
This is
with
the
their
case for the
return
majority of
policies,
darkness
they
in
didn't get
Domain
any of their
9.
money back. They just paid $36,000 for nothing.
So, there are exceptions?
Yes, since I've arrived in Marshville, I felt an unfamiliar
And so
presence.
in lieu of things like that, why would I even waste
I can't
money?
sync with them, but I'm certain that they are under the influence of a different dominant entity and operate based on its will. Miss Yin Miao and I investigated various darkness groups in different regions together. Our findings confirmed this theory. These unique kind of darkness are predominantly active in Marshville, perhaps because they come from the Forbidden Hendeka County. And the Forbidden County seems to have some sort of influence on them, making them harder to deal with. I think we all know that too well.
That is to say, delving into Hendeka County will undoubtedly bring dangers we've never seen before. Linghan, I would like you to lead this investigation. Everything began with Hendeka County. I hope you can be the one to end it.
You can count on me.
Ever since we reconnected with the outside world, Hykros has been a huge help. This time around, we'll be relying on Dr. Rubilia's expertise and sharp intuition. Mr. Tianlong and the Executor will serve as envoys of Hykros, ensuring the safety of both the Doctor and the rest of the team. Niner's heavy machinery will be reactivating the Sky Burnus. I'd like you to see it through, Mingjing. Yan Miao, we're going to need you out in the field again. The Department of Yuhang needs first-hand information.
Me? Understood. While I may not possess the strength of Madame Ling Han or Lord Ming Jing, I can take care of myself and won't hold us back.
This mission isn't just about stopping Nanyin's plans. What we uncover in the Forbidden County could potentially change the future of Domain 9. Please do be cautious. Zhengong awaits your safe return.
Mimi. I mean, Madame Huang.
This mission holds great significance, especially to Huang and me. The former Qinglong who went missing in the Forbidden Country years ago was her father.
She must really want to join us then.
Huang is still young, yet she's taken on the significant role of Qinglong. She maintains Tianzhong's pavilion's operations and ensures the safety of Joltville's residents. Few truly understand the weight of the burdens she carries or the challenges she faces. Finding what happened to her father isn't just a goal for her. He is her emotional pillar. Only by uncovering the truth of Hendeka County herself can she find some comfort. She just needs some time to think it through. Executor, go ahead and start preparing on your end. I still need to finalize our plans with Master Yu. Now, if you'll excuse me.
was so funny. I was playing Star Rail the other day, and I was trying to use these controls in the game. Yeah, well, we're not hiding very well either.
Fine. You seem a bit down, so I'm worried about you.
Seriously, why does everyone treat me like I'm a kid?
That's not true. This mission... I believe Master Yu's decision isn't because she's overlooking you. Or should I say, it's precisely because she cares so much about your feelings that she made this choice.
So, you're implying I'm not mature enough to handle it calmly, aren't you?
What do you think? I understand the urge to know the truth. But there are other things that matter. Like the present, the future, and those people around you. I think Master Yu had the bigger picture in mind. You've been under Master Yu's care way longer than I have. Deep down, you understand her intentions better than I do, right?
Okay, that's enough. I didn't realize you were such a chatterbox, just like Fu Li. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. I have papers waiting for me to sign back at Tianzhong Pavilion. I can't stand here doing nothing all day. Oh, and it seems like someone's in trouble. Laters.
Hey. Surely, I
understand. It's just that you are risking everything going into the Forbidden County, and I feel helpless not being able to do anything. If that's how it's going to be, I just can't do it. And if our roles were reversed, wouldn't you have done the same? This isn't me being impulsive or acting on a whim. Whether it's my gut reaction or after careful consideration, my decision remains. We face this together. That's what friends do, right? We look out for each other. Whatever is waiting for us in the Forbidden County, we face it together. Deal?
just like old times.
Exactly. Master Yu has approved. Let's head to the Pass of Ao and join the others.
Huh? When did...
Just like you didn't tell me when you were leaving. This was one of those decisions made secretly, without you knowing, Alright, we're even now. Let's get going, shall we?
Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you said. But I hope it's good. I mean, I'll assume it was. But you never know what anybody says. For all I know, you could have said I don't know, my hair looks like I dipped it in jelly and it's like on toast. Oh, I was wondering when we'd unlock this part. I've been wanting to go up here since I saw it. And I'm thinking because of how busy I am today, is we might stop early so I could continue with all of my Thanksgiving holiday prep work and start getting all of that together so I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off, because tomorrow I have like 5 streams tomorrow and I have to do all of the pies and most of the baking of the stuff that isn't served hot. And so I've got like a 10-hour day tomorrow, I think, including dinner and my normal 3 hours a day of all the stuff that we do. It's going to be quite hectic.
It's important for members of the security force to keep their morale up.
So it's the passive owl. I wonder if it's gonna hurt. Okay, look at all of the stuff. Oh, here comes a squirrel. We're gonna have to go get everything we see. Oops, not like that, we're not. Okay, so back up here and all around like these things. It's always important to get the stuff as you come up to them, for the most part, because sometimes you just won't remember where a lot of the little things are. Or it's like this, where it's an annoying puzzle. And I still don't know how to do this right. I've been trying. Oh, am I gonna hit it? I think I might have got it. Oh, no. How about now? How now, brown cow? No. Oh, one more. It's not moving. How about now? These are so sensitive. Whoa, no, that's too far. Oh, this might get it. Or not. Oh, I feel smart. Even though I didn't do anything to feel smart. Okay, now this one is the same way, but backwards. Oh, that's the wrong way. It's this way. Or not. Is it this way? Oh, that's totally not it. Try this again. That's not it. Try it again, because we were just going to kick it until it kicks it the right way. Or not. I don't want to do this all stream. I'm no good at this, if you couldn't tell. What if I... let's see, no? Oh, Jesus. You know, we're gonna skip that one. I mean, I'm pretty sure you gotta catch all of them to actually be able to do, like, the max level turn-ins and stuff, but It's such a pain in the butt. To even rotate the stupid thing all the way that you're supposed to rotate it. Oh, I got that one on the first try. That's funny. Okay, so now this side. It's so sensitive, and it's kind of hard to figure out where you want to kick it to or from. See, like, that was like happenstance, and particularly. Don't quit that. Oh my god, she just wants to fly everywhere. It's because she's a pixie in disguise. I honestly think it's because I play all of the Mihoyo games and everybody's controls are different. So I'm just pushing all the wrong buttons thinking it's going to work because they use a universal control scheme. Which of course they don't. Oh, they painted theirs. Mine's not that color. Mine's this color. I think I can paint mine, but I don't know how. Oops. Go on. Activate it. We're slowly exploring the forbidden country. Because it's not forbidden anymore. We're just on loan. Or something. And I think it's kind of funny, but I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable doing this particular voice. Now that I've been doing it for almost a month. Mad props to real voice actresses. Because I'm just a person who reads books. And I'm trying my hardest not to strain my throat while I pretend that I am an anime bunny girl. I wonder if the one person left after I told them that I have a 4K model that I'm trying to use. That I'm going to use. But I don't know. Because, you know, as soon as they find out that I'm not going to give them money, they all seem to leave. Which, you know, you could get at me on Discord or Twitter if you wanted to solicit me. Don't come to the streams. That's just rude. It's unprofessional. And I honestly won't tell anybody yes if they do. And I don't care. They could be Michelangelo or somebody, and I'd still tell them no. Because they're breaking, like, the professionalism thing that most people use. Thinking that it doesn't apply to them or however. And that's what I feel, is it's like they're just like, well, I'm a millennial, your rules don't apply to me, bucko, or something just disrespectful like that. So I just don't pay any attention to them. Seems like the Gen Ys are that way too. Oh, those are millennials. For some reason I was confusing them with Z. And I feel that maybe, not all of them of course, but maybe that's half of it, is like the societal norms that have been in place for their generation make it to where they feel that that's acceptable behavior. I don't know where the treasure chest is, but I want to see if I can open it. Oh, that's a whole lot of no. It's the sky burnish. Oh my god, the sky's on fire. Where's it burning? I don't see any burning. Maybe it's like a metaphor. Like on Violet Evergarden where he's like, but you're really burning inside. You just don't know it yet. But one day, you will be consumed by your flames or your burns or something. And he meant like PTSD, I'm sure. But it just kind of, it's not really funny, because that's rude to me making fun of somebody with emotional trauma. But on the same note, the metaphors are just so out there sometimes that it makes me wonder. And so I have to say stuff. That's just how I am. And I think for my next voice, I will try really high and squeaky, so I, too, can be the squeakiest squeaker that there ever squeaked squawked. And just be like Monica Rial or somebody, where she's just like so squeaky that it's silly sounding.
It's entirely encased in ice.
Or maybe, just maybe, I'll turn on the Darth Vader voice just to mess with everybody, and it will be Darth Vader. I'll tell everybody that I have strep throat.
Once we get the Skyburn up and running again, it'll offset the harsh environment, allowing us to step into the outskirts of the Forbidden County. The day we've been waiting for is finally here.
It feels like we're closing a chapter, doesn't it? A new adventure is about to unfold.
That's right. If we find the key to the darkness during this expedition, the day they are eradicated might be just around the corner. When that day comes, Hendeka County will be reopened for habitation. Those forced to leave can finally return home. Thanks to the support from Hykros, by modifying the Infinite Sundial, we were able to solve the energy crisis. It's what allowed us to stand here today, taking a step towards our future. Thank you, everyone. From the bottom of my heart. Fire up the Skyburners. Let's set off!
The biting cold seems to have eased a bit. What now?
Our original plan was to trace the path taken by our predecessors and slowly venture deeper into the Forbidden County. We've explored the Forbidden County before, but a lot can change in a few years. So I've made some adjustments to our route. Let me share that with everyone. There, done. In short, we'll use the energy guiding devices as our landmarks and head towards them. Checking the route. The next burning sky pillar is at Baihu Camp. It was once a training facility for the domain guards. It has been abandoned for a long time.
I remember. How nostalgic.
Well, now, I hope that that essence was handled gingerly. Or at least with, you know, candied hands. Wait, that's not right either.
Item data submitted to the Security Forces Data Processing Center. A good discovery! I'm taking it back to the security force. MSEC 2000 reporting in. New resources acquired.
So, for anybody that doesn't know, you can actually just ring the bell and it'll make a path. But, why not just fly? Oh, look, it's a whiteout. It's so snowy and cold that we can't see at all. Oh, Lord. Well, at least we're about to make landfall. Hopefully there'll be a thingy down here, so we're not going to freeze to death. So I have a feeling we're finally entering one of the environmental conditions that they were discussing in that one pop-up, but I don't know.
A good discovery! I'm taking it back to the security force.
some help?
Thank you both. But it's alright. I just finished it here.
Are you doing maintenance?
That's right. Although it hasn't been used for many years, its functions are still intact. I just added a micro-energy amplification device to it. Once activated, the timestamp can then receive field energy.
I think I sorta get it. Since this place has been abandoned for a long time, the sundial square that supplies energy to this area must have been turned off to reduce wear, right?
Exactly. Tianjiang Pavilion is already working on restoring the function of Hendaka County's sundial square. Until then, this device should suffice for emergency purposes.
You truly are reliable.
Let's activate the Skyburn pillar. It should be okay now.
She's in love with him. She crushing hard. She's like, oh my. Oh, were those dragon things? There's dragons. There be dragons, yar. Okay, what do we got? Okay, is there another sky burner here? There's a tiger statue. It should tell us it can't be activated until the observatory was activated. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see one. Wonder where it is. I really don't want to freeze to death. But I have to collect everything and make sure we activate everything and do all of that stuff and things. Maybe we have to... Oh, I think I understand.
Must maintain composure.
This bunch seems quite enthusiastic, showing up specially just to help us warm up. Let's oblige them.
Did us activating the burning sky pillar attract the attention of the darkness?
It's quite possible, but I think it might also be some form of warning. We are getting closer and closer to their territory. The deeper we venture into the Forbidden County, the more likely we are to encounter similar situations. Is everyone all right?
We're fine. How about you, Doctor?
I'm okay too. It's just those sounds in my head. I'm still trying to discern the message, trying to understand. What is certain is that the Hive Mother's control over me has greatly weakened. Perhaps this place is beyond its sphere of influence.
Doctor, I already collected darkness samples from this area.
Thank you, Yin Miao. These samples will definitely be of great help for our research. Let's rest for a while before we set off again. I also need some time to sort out the information we obtained so far.
Item data submitted to the Security Forces Data Processing Center.
Okay, well, now looks like a wonderful place to stop. We're gonna cut it a little early because I have so much stuff to do. Thank you all for wasting time with Faye, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everybody.
security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. Salute practice. I wonder how Captain Sakifua will score me. Salute practice. I wonder how Captain Sakifua will score me. It's important for members of the security force to keep their morale up. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. Salute practice. I wonder how Captain Sakifua will score me. It's important for members of the security force to keep their morale up. salute practice. I wonder how Captain Sakifua will score me. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. security forces' morale must be shown to all Meroria. Salute practice. I wonder how Captain Sakifua will score me. It's important for members of the security force to keep their morale up. The security forces' morale must be shown to all Meroria. The security forces' morale must be shown to all Meroria. Salute practice. I wonder how Captain Sakifua will score me. The security forces' morale must be shown to all Meroria. It's important for members of the security force to keep their morale up. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria. Salute practice. I wonder how Captain Sakifua will score me. The security force's morale must be shown to all Meroria.